Hi guys. Today I am going to show you how I wrote a level 3 question for my inquiry work in this new unit of study, which is Understanding Democracy and Civil Rights. Through this unit of study, you're going to be able to understand and discuss democracy's basic principles, which are individual rights, responsibility for the common good, and equal opportunity. You'll also be able to understand and discuss bias, prejudice, and stereotyping, and how all of these contribute to conflict in a society. So, as you immerse yourself in this time period in history, you are going to be using books, you're going to be using videos on Blackboard 9, and as you're doing that, you're going to post inquiry questions on Post-it notes. You're going to be putting them in your research notebooks, and then we're together as a class, we're going to be categorizing them into likability categories. Through those categories, then, you're going to be able to choose an inquiry question that you are then going to delve into. You're going to research it. You're going to creatively and innovatively show what you know through a project, all the while keeping in mind that these are the learning targets that you're going to have to show us that you understand. Okay? So as I delved into a lot of this material, a couple questions I asked myself were these. One was, how did the KKK start? Whoops, sorry about that. Another question I asked myself was, how would you compare Martin Luther King Jr. with Malcolm X? And the third question that I had was, how did Martin Luther King Jr.'s, whoops, I'm not typing so well today. How did Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life as a young boy influence who he would one day become? Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these questions and we're going to try and find out if they're a level 1, level 2, or a level 3 question. Okay. So here's the first one. How did the KKK start? I'm going to look down here. Here's level 1, here's level 2, here's level 3. That, I think, is a level 1 question because it's pretty easily answered. How did the KKK start? So that one, I think I'm probably going to end up crossing out because it's a level 1 and I want to make sure that I'm asking a level 2 or 3 question. Let's try the second one. How would you compare Martin Luther King Jr. with Malcolm X? I'm going to see if I can find it down here. Yep, here it is right here. How would you compare Martin Luther King Jr. with Malcolm X? Still a level 1 question. So I'm going to again go back. I'm going to cross that out. And I'm going to try and see what my third question comes up with. How did Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life as a young boy influence who he would one day become? Okay, I kind of looked through here. I still did the how did, but over here, this is the one I kind of looked at in level 3. I wondered how I could assess the value and importance of Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life and how that influenced who he would become one day. So I'm thinking right now that that is a pretty good level 3 question. And so instead of, though, writing how did Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life, I'm going to change that to I'm going to assess the value and importance of Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life and how that contributed to who he would one day become. So as you're delving into you're immersing yourselves into all the resources that we have for you these next few days, we really want you to make sure that you're not asking a 1, you're not asking, well, you could ask a 2 or a 3. I want you to shoot for 2 or 3. And you saw today how I changed how did a level 1. I changed it. It's the same question, but I changed the language so that it reflected more of a level 3 question. Make sure you have your levels of questioning sheet out for you today. And if you have any questions, ask one of your teachers. Have fun.